of our TouchPlus solution as an interactive directory. It's a very simple application from what the user wanted. They wanted to incorporate a PDF, which you can pinch and zoom. I can also use the plus and minus zoom buttons, FAQs. You can further touch with text box information, announcements that can be driven from a data source application. They have people where I can click on a person's name and get a pop-up information about them. Different class schedules, which again can be populated from a data source. And then on the right, they've got a room schedule and events that are again populating from either Resource 25 or Outlook or Google Calendar or any XML, CSV type of format solution. Of Penn State utilizing our TouchPlus, they actually have a screensaver. When the touch screen is idle, you touch to begin. It opens up into this direction. You can actually click and get an on-screen keyboard. I can click on the right, open up a little pictures of images. I can click by different category searches. Also, they have the engineering alumni, which you can scroll and you can click on, let's say, Dale Hoffman or any of them and get further information. And again, I could also type in Eric and get the two options for Eric. That's just some examples. They also have the capability to add websites. So this is just their website, which we integrated in. We removed the navigation bar. So it's easy to reuse a lot of the content that you have and not have to start from scratch. And that's the flexibility of the TouchPlus application. This is an example of George Washington University and their interactive donor board for their brand new science engineering building. They actually wanted to have a video loop. So this is just a pure 4K video playing of the science engineering being built. And that is the video they wanted as their landing page. I can actually pause the video because it's an interactive video and press About. They can have audio included with About Us, facilities, research, student opportunities, donor wall. They also incorporated an architectural drawing of their maps, but they utilize this not for wayfinding, but as a name-giving campaign and showing where the people that donated to the building, where their rooms are. So you can kind of associate the recognition of those individuals per their giving campaign that they've associated with. So these are all the different locations that are pointed to those rooms. It's a really cool design, really shows a good recognition capability. Some donor listings as well listed this way. They also incorporated a gallery for renderings, a gallery for different pictures. I can have a horizontal scroll and click on it. They also added videos into it. So different videos, and then Give, which goes straight into their website, which again, add an on-screen keyboard, and now it can be completely interactive, and they're doing a giving campaign right from their website on this touch screen. This is an example of a vertical orientation. It's a 46-inch touch at the Robert Wood Johnson University. You can click on an image and get a pop-up information about it. You can scroll through the different categories of donors. You can have an on-screen keyboard added to it. I can look at our history, our impact. If you want to, you can add videos into it. Different pop-ups with bio information, caregivers and lovers once, and then a donate now. There's also a wheelchair button that allows you to display adjust any vertical screen. So what that means is anyone, let's say, in a wheelchair or at a certain height, you can just put the images on the bottom. So now you can click on the images if you want and be able to touch it, or now you want to get a hold of the website. So now you can donate right to the website and give now. Easy example using the TouchPlus solution. This is a perfect example of the 22-mile flexibility where one of our clients was actually working with the previous solution provider wasn't happy with their editing capabilities and came to us to just redo the content and take over the solution. So we're very flexible to almost piggyback off of old solutions or things that haven't been done right, because sometimes people pick the wrong vendor, and here we are to save the day. They added our students. Let's click on, let's say, a campaign for. So again, this is old content. They just wanted us to redo it. Our donors, donor recognition. So different stuff like that, very basic, and we were able to easily replicate all that previous content information utilizing the TouchPlus and Publisher Pro CMS capability. Finishing off with NYU, they wanted something very brand-oriented, and you can see that this is very much NYU-centric. They wanted something very minimalist with, let's say, clicking on Momentum, and you can actually have a photo album carousel or featured donor carousel, some moving text box, click home. They also have, let's say, Society of the Arch with an on-screen keyboard. Even the keyboard designs, from what I've shown you previously, they're all different. They all have their own look and feel, and that's, again, the flexibility of the system. And that's the simplicity in what TouchPlus offers built into our publishing.